I walked into work on a Wednesday morning thinking it'd be another boring day. Within 5 minutes, I realized I was dead wrong. So, I work in a mid sized office where most people just keep their heads down. Nobody ever causes drama. Until that day. I'm barely through my coffee when I hear screaming from one of the meeting rooms. Like full blown, top of their lungs screaming. Everyone kind of freezes, pretending not to hear it because, you know, office etiquette. Don't get involved unless you're forced to. But then the door swings open and our regional manager storms out, red in the face, followed by my direct supervisor. And she's crying, not sniffling, like seriously ugly crying. My stomach just drops because my boss is tough as nails, the kind of woman who doesn't break down no matter what. If she's in tears, it's serious. Turns out, the regional manager had accused her of covering up time theft, which, in plain English, meant some people were fudging their hours, and he thought she was letting it slide. But instead of handling it privately, he went nuclear in front of everyone. He was pacing around the open floor, yelling about fraud and corporate audits, while the rest of us just stared at our screens, pretending to work but really listening to every single word. Here's where it got wild. My boss finally snapped. She came back out, mascara streaked down her face, and shouted at him in front of the entire office. "If you want to see fraud, why don't you check your expense reports?" The whole place went dead silent. I swear you could have heard a pin drop. He froze like a statue, then started stammering. She wasn't bluffing either. Rumors had been floating around for months that he was putting luxury dinners and business trips with his mistress on the company card. And then, like it was a movie, she slammed her ID badge on the desk and said, "I quit. Good luck explaining this to corporate." Then she walked straight out. Just like that. Next thing, security showed up an hour later, not for her, but for him. Corporate had apparently been investigating him already, and her outburst basically handed them the smoking gun. He was escorted out in front of everyone, red as a tomato, carrying a little box of his things like in the movies. The office was buzzing for days. HR tried to do damage control by sending out some generic email about professionalism and respecting company policy. But we all knew what went down. My boss? She landed a new job within a week at a competitor, and our regional manager. Nobody ever saw him again. Rumor is he's still dealing with legal fallout. That Wednesday turned our boring office into the most entertaining workplace drama I've ever witnessed.